First and foremost, we can start by saying, "All praises be to Yahweh." Alright, double honor for your class with that great news, bro. You should go and teach the word in sincerity and in truth, man. And there's a lot going on here. And the scriptures does say that the closer we get to the end times, that people will basically stray away from the truth, bro. Doctrine that's being taught. You know what I'm saying? You've got people now coming out with mad doctrines. So, someone get me where it says,
endure sound doctrine?
That's a good one.
I got
that one out.
2 chapter 4 and verse 3. For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lust they shall heap to themselves teachers having itching ears.
So they're setting up muppets, yeah? You niggas, all you geezers, right, that come in the truth and the fallen out, and you twisting doctrines, you niggas is all muppets, bro. You're all demons, man. Straight out, they're just gonna come with it. We're at the end right now, man, and this is why most of the time, bro, when we're out here, we teach about the end times, the spirit just got to doing that. You know what I'm saying? That's mostly what we're going into, just the spirit, right? But you got these geezers now trying to manipulate, twist and add to the scripture. So let's get, what's that, Revelations 22? I think it's like 8, it says, add and take away. You got any more on that?
That's it on that.
Yeah, let's read that.
Right, this is Revelation chapter 22, verse 18. For I testify unto every man that heareth the words of the prophecy of this book. If any man shall add unto these things, the Most High Yahweh Shai shall add unto him the plagues that are written in this book.
So if you're adding stuff that's not in there, making up your own stuff, everybody can. How is everybody going to be saved? Do you know what? And you know what? That whole Roman Catholicism, universal, turn everybody to one spirit, right? Which has been condemned many times throughout the scriptures. What about when all the people came together and the Lord confused and confounded the Lord languages? Why did he do that? Actually, matter of fact, we couldn't read that. Read what you got, right?
And if any man shall take away from the words of the book of this prophecy, God shall take away his part out of the book of life.
Right, so you ain't going to be saved. This ain't a joke. You'll be taken out of here. Like, we're laboring some stitches and nothing. Because here it is, like, you're supposed to be messengers. I'll be Hawashai. This is how we know you're not thinking straight, yeah? Wouldn't you want to do what he said? Wouldn't you want to keep to what he said? When he comes, he's going to be like, well, remember it says they're going to say, Lord, Lord, I was doing the work, but he was manipulating it, bro. You crazy, man. You can't do that. How can you do that? How can you have a job, right? The butler, you say, okay, deliver these 4 parcels to this address. You deliver one, you know what I'm saying? And the other one, just put them somewhere else. And you're like, well, what happened? Yeah, well, I did the delivery, and he's going to be like, well, all right, but you didn't deliver all the parcels. He's going to be like, well, I did the delivery. It ticks off on the screen, it's just open delivery. Where's the other parcels at? That's what all of you niggas have. You know what you niggas have. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Yeah, so when you do that now, you're taking away from your part in the book of life, bro. That's what you're doing, man. It's fucking insane.
That's it. You got more, bro?
Just the last couple of verses. It says, and the Most High shall take away his part out of the book of life and out of the holy city and from the things which are written in this book.
Yeah, the law's coming from it says in that car plate right there, just war. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? The law's coming from war, and you want to be on the right side of that, bro. You want to be a false prophet. Xerxes goodie bags, man. That's what they want. They twisted doctrine so they can get more McDonald's, Happy Meal cheeseburgers, McMuffin Max. Right? That's what they want. You know what I'm saying?
Quick preset.
Consumers are like, I want that McMuffin. And there's a movie like that, but I can't remember
Shit. Jeremiah 2 and verse 33. Why trimmest thou thy way to seek love? Therefore has...
Even that, so you're gonna, you know what, I don't want to be labeled a hate preacher.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Because people get on us, well, you saying that other nations can't be saved, man? But guess what, bro? First of all, man, everybody's got to get judged. So even if we thought that they can be saved, that would mean we're lying. You don't want to hear the inside the truth.
Right.
You don't matter how it feels good. See, that's the fucking problem. You want it to feel, everything's got to feel good. What's that song? Feels good, feels good. You know that fucking, you know that song, right? It's all got feel good. But it ain't all gonna feel good, man. Hell no. The scriptures talks about when you get a word, bro. Bitter. Stomach, man. You gotta come out here, you gotta keep the Lord told you to condemn these nations. Talking about, man. These nations have had great empires. They haven't even paid for what they've done.
Right.
You Arabs are in the Arab slave trade, the Arab slave trade. Them Saudi Arabians are living fat with Israel right now. And still over there, blasphemy, defecating in the mouth. It's all on social media. You see what's going on. You're sitting here talking about ain't nobody gonna get judged. It's everyone. What are you talking about?
Got another one?
You don't see no other nations making them camps like a group of other nations. When do you see that at? It's a whole group of other nations. That don't happen. Okay, and guess what? It ain't gonna happen because that's not in their spirit. Everything's spiritual too, man. That ain't in their spirit, bro. Okay, you guys know that.
Right.
Everything we say is the scriptures.
Yeah.
It's got a different spirit to the other nations. It tells you that in the scriptures too, man.
Surah 33.
Right.
Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 10. Where say unto the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits.
Somebody get me where it says the Lord put a difference between our spirit and the Egyptian. So the Lord said, right there it says, prophesy smooth things. That's going to get good. Oh yeah, they're good. Good guys. Oh, I like that. Oh yeah. Oh, that was true. And a lot of y'all, you ain't really full of shit. You just watching different things. You watch black Egyptologists, then you watch this, then you watch that. A lot of y'all are full of shit. You ain't about this. You don't want to be, listen bro, you don't want to put yourself out there, put your life on the line for the Lord, bro. You can be set up, okay? You can have agents, head in guillotines, so that's how it's going to happen. Brought before councils. There's all this stuff, you know what I'm saying? And that's kind of what you see, how they want to set it up. And you got the false flags. They could put you on blame and you didn't even do nothing. And they put you up there like you did it. How you gonna deal with that? You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of y'all ain't. You trying to find a way out. A lot of y'all trying to find a way out from the mark of the beast. So you're already making excuses for it. They already make it. How weak is that? You saying it's strong to take them shots. That was pathetic. There's nothing strong about that. You're lying, man. Don't matter how great you up there lying out the mouth, right? You setting people up to take that chip is crazy. So you already haven't got faith already. You ain't got no faith. How is the Lord? How is the Lord gonna do them? How is the Lord gonna do them miracles if you ain't even got faith? How is the Most High going to protect you if you ain't prepared to lose all and you ain't got nothing, and then He delivers you and brings some birds to bring you some cooked meat? You didn't have used like fuck that. I'm gonna. How you? So you don't even want to be in that position. You wanna, you know, you trying to stop up and be like Esau. That's what he's gonna do. In Amos 9, it says they're gonna be in the ground space. Y'all niggas, that's some of y'all gonna take deals. So you try and get where the elites is at. This is the spirit some of y'all are coming in right now.
If I could say, the miracles come from, you know, severe persecution and tribulation. And if you're trying to avoid the tribulation and the persecution, then you don't require any miracles, man. You know, you're a hell dodger. Remember me and Carby made that video years ago, hell dodgers, man. You're trying to dodge hell. But you're really supposed to be embracing that and trusting in Yahweh Shem Yah tribe and trusting in His saving power to deliver you from anything that comes your way. That's what it's all about. Trusting in the Lord.
Yeah, the Lord has put a difference. So there's different. What's that difference? Okay, you might go to both black, like you do. That's a doctrine. That's a big major stronghold on the planet. You blacks are what? You're Africans. You're black. You're black. First of all, we don't identify with that black thing. It's not who we are. Niggas is over here is brown, bruv. What you talking about? I'm brown, homeboy. And then they'll say Mexicans are brown. Yeah, they are, but niggas is brown too. Okay, but it's so dark brown that then you're black. No, you know what I'm saying? And that's all you are. You're just black. That's crazy, man. That's bugged out. All right. So what would be the difference between the Egyptians and Jake? The spirit. Those Egyptians, bro, they're heathens, bro. They're the straight heathens. Some of them things that the Hamites do, man. They're weirdos. You can see in their spirit, man. They're just weird, bro. It's just a fact. They've got like these sore, dark spirits. They're the dark doctrine and that coward, courage, the coward dog with the dark doctrine. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to bury you, I can't remember, trying to bury her and smoke. That's what it's like. You know? And then he says the Canaanites had them odious works of witchcraft and all that. Man, come on, man, them dudes kill you, eat you, kill you, sick. You know what I'm saying? They're crazy, man. Hamites, man. We ain't no Hamites, bro. We're talking about it's a spirit that differentiates that. With all you nations, you want to talk all this, man. How about Esau? They just don't like Jakes. As soon as this get him out thing, you know, bring that so quick. They want all you. They want niggas out too. They want all. They ain't just no illegal immigrants.
Yeah.
Undercover. They want every dark person. Out, they want to kill you. Really? The shit that they say behind the scenes. The reason why they're more palatable is because there's Jake around you. That old spirit when they used to beat Jake up when Jake came from the Caribbean and the ships. Is that same spirit?
Yeah, still there.
Oh, we always say that you guys are hypocrites. You say, weren't me, I wouldn't have slavery, that weren't me, did that. And you know, none of that. Why are you putting that on me? They'll say that to public, and when they go home, fucking ban and rape the black aid.
What you gotta do is get them angry. You get them angry, you do something they don't like. Their true nature is revealed.
It comes out.
It just comes out.
That happened to me this week. I've got a quick one. Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord Yahweh thy power. The Lord Yahweh thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Now the small hats, know that scripture. So they're applying it to themselves. They live like that.
Yep.
That's what a lot of y'all don't know. Y'all bogged out, man. The small hats, they own these top companies. They call everyone else goyams. They don't let you in. That's how they live. You can't say nothing about them. You're getting blacklisted, blackballed, everything cancelled. Finances stopped. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy, man. So, what really this applies to us. Now, this curses in Deuteronomy says that these curses shall be put on you. We're under the curses, we're coming out of the curses, right? Rising up. So, curses coming on Esau's kingdom, America, and the beast system and all this, you know, NATO and all this. The curses are coming at you. Then just the other day, they had planes were off Jackson. There's Boeing, and there's another one. Airbus, right? And then all them thousands of planes, hundreds of thousands, just laying there, couldn't even move. Now, I don't know if there must have been something in the sky. That's what they have to do. They have to land in some random ass place, shit like that. They said it basically was like a hack. It was something to do with one of them like glitch or hack. What's going on, man? Like they're trying. You know what? If you look at the bigger picture, right? So Trump that thing just happened with Trump. With the CIA, we've got to put that in there because he's working for the CIA. The CIA, yeah. Okay. He's working for the CIA. And then that thing happened with the Trump thing. So now what's he going to do? We need to tighten them borders. They already got troops out there. What are they going to do next? Like, they're really going to ramp it up? Because if he's saying we've got more to do, and they already got ICE snatching people, kidnapping people, kidnapping, bringing them back to fucking wherever. How are they going to ramp it up between them troops? And they're going to it's going to be martial law. That's the only next step. So it's just funny how the planes are all going down. They don't want you traveling, all right? Go ahead, bro.
Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time.
They're changing the monetary system right now. They're having meetings. Just had one the other day. The digital euro. They're not stopping. Y'all think, okay, yeah, I can't. Because y'all don't have your eyes open. They're actually having meetings about these things right as we speak, man. That's what we're talking about. They're not stopping on this. It's going through the stages. They're going to bring in digital money. The digital pound that's getting issued by the Bank of England, and the digital euro, okay, which is linked, that's a social credit score system, which is going to be backed by that chip. We're going to bring that chip in, man. So one world, it's going to all be digital. So that's them coming out with great wrath. Waiting the 90s, yeah. We're in fucking 2025, man. We're getting ready to come in 2026. And then they got Agenda 2030. Look where we're at. We're basically there. What are you talking about, man? Oh, that's there. Bro, 2026, 2030, there's nothing. They've got to be putting the things in place, right? To get Agenda 2030. That's what they're going to do. They're doing it right now. What are you talking about, man?
Precept.
Go ahead.
2 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
We're not ignorant of Satan's devices. So we know when he's doing something, what it really is about. And then we know about shows. Right, yeah. Right, exciting. What is it? AI Musk.
Yeah.
Is it? AI Musk, man. You know what I'm saying? Exciting people down in England to go on to what, blood first. They want death, chaos in the streets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Today I come across that Last of Us. That show and that series thing, that whole series of that thing. Last of Us is crazy. Oh, that's how it's going to be out here. Watch. You say the show desire. I'm sure the scripture says about the desire to see somebody.
Second
That's
Ezra.
16.
Right.
Yeah.
It's going to be fucked out here. Then you're going to have your chipped little comfort grids where you're going to be gridded up. You want you to all be slaves. These elites, they've got power, they've got everything. So what's next? Complete control, complete control. Not just control, not complete, but complete control. Right? Yeah. Please.
CLD.
Remember focus on the
See that mic?
Go ahead.
Yeah, 2nd Ezra 16 at 22. Well, let me start from 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case. Even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great.
Trying to keep checking us out. Hey, we're in a spiritual battle, man. Roll undercovers.
Yeah. It's
Undercover cars, grayed out cars. Gray.
Yeah, great.
It's fucking gray, man.
oh shit, man.
Best side of it.
So that's that spectacle, man. Now you guys are hiding. How no? You're out here witnessing the streets. The fucking streets, can't you see?
Yeah,
Yeah? Fucking streets, nigga. Okay? Bitch, hunky boy. There's the fucking streets. Talking about, man. Yeah? Listen, we're winning this spiritual warfare, okay? That's it. God is trying Find that shit, bro. Gotta find that.
Oh, it just came to mind.
Yeah. Gotta remember that. Find that.
Yeah. So it says, even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion.
Even then shall evils go. It's gonna get worse and worse. It's like the music's just getting fucking. It's ridiculous. But even people complain about it. Like Benjamin, the Caribbean people, they be like, a lot of them even dance, so they go, oh, this music's not. Even from dancehall, before that was reggae. So music just goes. Like, yeah, there's no spirit in this shit.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And I go with all these genres, man, hip hop. You know what I mean? All of it is crazy. So, everything's going on a decline. Everything's getting worse. The economic system. Dave said, I was watching one video. It was actually for Raj. And he was saying that the UK's got one of the worst right now, an economic crisis is going on. And he mentioned something, I don't know if it's to do with one of the sectors is like one of the worst in the world. If it's housing or one of the economic things of the system. That's what's going on right now. These countries are in debt and they're fucked. And like you're saying, it's only gonna get, we're telling you the truth. You read earlier, prophesy smooth things. I don't want to hear that. Bro, we'll go and watch the TV then. Okay? Go and put on Chase something. Okay? Watch that, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sure to Chase.
Yeah, I saw an article about the housing today. About they're saying that the middlemen are now taking advantage with the whole housing crisis because they're saying that people are giving up. I've seen articles on it. I'm give up to get a council house. I'll give up. People have been on there 5-10 years. You know, pretty much just cobwebs, man. You know, but then they're saying that the people are taking advantage of rent to rent. So council tenants are now renting from the council, but then they're renting, they're renting to others for more than they're renting from the council. So your council might be, I don't know, $700 a month. And then because of the area, because you're in London or whatever, the rent, you can charge that to someone else for like 1.5, even $2,000. You know what I'm saying? So you're making money off the, basically basically the middleman. And they're saying that they're losing over 600 mil. The data suggests. So they're pretty much, they're fucked, they're cooked. But again, they need that chaos because guess what's next? Digital. We need to know everything. We need to know what's coming in, what's going out, where everyone is, who lives where, do a census. And if it's all digital, because usually they come around with that manual census, who lives in your apartment. You know what I mean? How many people, and that's really off. Esau's counting the people and all of that. You ain't really supposed to do that. Okay, because that's actually against the scriptures. And that shows you that this man ain't a God-fearing individual, because he takes the words of the Most High and casts it behind him. That's why he does a census, But the fact of the matter is, like the elder was saying, the housing crisis, the housing, that's in chaos right now. And that's just one among many other things.
And that's why HM Revenue, they now have the ability to go into your bank account and to see what you're spending your money on. They got the ability to scan your Instagram profile, see if you're buying Rolexes, and then they see if it matches up with your income, or if you might be on, UC, Universal Credit. They'll say, well, how can you be on Universal Credit and you got a Rolex? It don't make no sense. Then they'll bring you in and they cut your benefits off. So that's what they're doing now.
Yeah, holidays. They monitor how many holidays you have. You know what I'm saying? How many savings you got? You got over 10K.
Yeah.
They monitor it all. and they move in on your ass, man.
Yep.
But you know what? The ultimate, the creme de la creme, if you will, is the chip for all of that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
All.
No man might buy or sell. So if you want to make any form of transaction, it's always logged. It's always logged. It's always going to be able to be seen.
Yeah.
They'll be able to completely control you when you got that shit. Like if they say, if you want to say, spend buy this, go and tap it. It's denied.
True.
You got your capital.
Locked
What you
out.
spend.
You've really,
You can't even do it, tapping it, do deny it.
Yeah.
That's
You're gonna buy that lamp shop, it's gonna say you've exceeded your limit for lamp shops for this week. Your carbon credits.
your carbon footprint's too high.
Try fish.
Yeah.
Give you
Too
suggestions.
much.
Yeah.
That's the truth. What was it when Aaron Russo met, when he spoke to Alex Jones? And then he said what he said, and when he got whacked after that, well, he said, well, why do you care about these guys, man? Nick Rockefeller was saying that. We should get shit. They just want to get everyone chipped. That's what. They just want to get everyone chipped.
Yeah, that's what they're on.
That's what they are.
Yep.
They want you you lobotomize them.
Yeah.
Chips.
And that's,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah. And that's beautiful because, hey, them heading towards this digital idea, you know, that just shows that Yahweh Shai is making his appearance, man. So that's really a beautiful thing. See, that's what guys are like, nah, it ain't that. You're really trying to put off. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to put off that day because, you know, you're invested in this.
Yep.
That's why you want to talk and you got Hassan. Why can't we just come together and build? You know, find some off-grid community.
Yeah, build what?
What the fuck
man?
you talking about?
Right.
Build what? How are you talking about, man? All you people changing the doctrine, most high can pay for the angels.
That's right.
Yeah? The angels won't come for y'all, man.
Yep. It says, verse 22, for many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy, and the dead shall be cast out as dung. So there's going to be a lot of death. There's going to be a lot of blood-curdling screams, famine, hunger. And hunger's a terrible word to die. See, right now you can scan things. Dude, put that in the trolley, mate. You know, yeah, pigs and blankets and all of that. You guys with your celebrations and that. You fucking simple, man. Got a little Christmas tree in the corner of the house, catching fire to the rest of the house.
You got Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
You had Thanksgiving and the next day was Black Friday.
Don't stop. Before that you had Halloween.
Yeah,
What's up, man? Like,
you got Christmas now. It's December month. People just already started.
Yeah.
The music, the adverts. You know what I'm saying?
tinsels.
You don't know that fucking, you don't know it, man.
Yeah. Yeah. It says, and the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them. For the earth shall be wasted, and the cities shall be cast down.
Yeah, man. The city's gonna be torn down. You know what I'm saying? We're telling you what's going to be, man. The movies, they want it, you know, the movies, man, they want it like that. They're telling you that. Well, they keep saying there can't be shows. There's this fucking movement and there's all the facial recognition and go to court and then speaking in parliament and all that. And guess what? What the hell was I going to say? Let's get the next scripture. You got more on that?
Yeah, because it's going into what you're saying about there shall be no man left. It says, and there shall be no man, this is the next verse, and there shall be no man left to till the earth and to sow it. The trees shall give fruit, and who shall gather them? The grapes shall ripen, and who shall tread them? For all places shall be desolate of men.
Yeah, and like even when they have that strike, yeah, where they do like a cyber attack and then the co-ops were out. So them shelves are desolate. It's not hard for things to just get desolate. Shelves, panic. As soon as them shelves, that's panic now. That's attacks, that's anarchy, that's violence.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's violence right there.
Yep.
I'm hungry. The corner stores are going to get looted.
Medical
So they
supplies.
got medical supplies.
He needs antibiotics. Oh, that shit, that happened in Leave the World Behind. The geezer's teeth was falling out. And that he went to Kevin Bacon to ask for help.
That's how it's going to be.
You there's actually people out there that need medication to stay alive. Like if a week goes by and they don't get particular medication, they're dying.
Insulin.
Yeah, there's got people hooked up to machines, so there's a power cut.
Yep.
You know, the machine has a particular reserve for like maybe 12 hours, 24 hours, and if it runs out, they're dying.
That happened in lockdown,
Yeah,
and then they had to put him on the
emergency power.
Power.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
But then when that runs out,
I
through.
think that. Do you remember when that happened? Crazy.
But then when they do it like postcode responses as well, that only certain people were getting responses. Other people were getting frozen out.
Yeah.
Right? So it was getting prioritized.
Yeah.
So look, man, it like some drip fed emergency service system. But in that blackout, there ain't gonna be there ain't gonna be nothing. It's gonna be a complete shutdown.
They can't even deal with supplies. It's gonna be slow. We're running out of salt.
Yeah, innit? Cars sliding all over the place. What's your insurance details, man? Like,
That's where you got your government, your top government boys. They're all in the same clique, right? Nigel Farage, Tony Blair, fucking Nick Clegg, you know, Ed Miliband.
Liz Truss.
Trish Stratus. This is chill out, bro.
These people, man. Sudaks, all of that.
Little Liz Truss. She was just out there talking about the government as politicians.
Hey man, this is brilliant. It's a movie, man. Like the Lord is really like making like what we've been saying, like what we believe in. He's actually making it all happen before your very eyes. We
Right.
get to see it and tell you, look, man, look, it's like so. All you people that are putting it off, you know, it's to no avail, man. Like it's coming whether you like it or not.
Right.
So what you gonna do, man? You know?
The government themselves now are out in the deep state.
Yeah.
Politicians.
Yeah.
And that. That's crazy. What's going on, man? That's where we're at. You know what I'm saying? So,
Preset.
and then a lot of y'all, I woke up in 2017. A lot of people checking watching our videos, watching different things. A lot of people are tuning in because now people want some answers. They want to know what's going on.
That's it.
You can clearly see that the government's that the system's going. Look at what's going on.
Jeremiah chapter 49 and verse 10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbors, and he
You
is
know what?
not.
When you read The Devil Shall Come Down on You.
Great wrath.
They're coming with that draconian law. It's been exposed, this system, and it ain't what you think. You didn't expect them to be able to do that. Oh, it's Trump. I know it's not just Trump, but he's that guy. He is that hero, but he's doing things for the elites. So that is really coming out. You thought that this was going to be like the 50s, the 40s. It's just going to stay like that. He'll keep going on them summer holidays. Forever. That's what they thought, right? I'm saying that's crazy. But things change anyway, right? It's things before, it's been look at it. Technology came out. You just thought you just couldn't be doing it. And it don't work like that. Right? What time is it now? The time of the end. We're in the time. There's a time for peace. There's a time for love. Right? There's a time for war.
Yeah, that's where you got what's his name, Keir Starmer.
Right.
Now things have changed, like they're always saying that the times have changed. Now he's using terms like shirting and ducking. I'm not gonna shirt that. I'm not gonna duck that. When it comes to digital ID, now the gloves are off.
Yeah.
We ain't shirting that.
Yeah, they ain't boxing
Yeah.
with gloves right now. It's just bare knuckle. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Headgear up, gloves, that's fucking bare knuckle.
Damn.
You ain't shouting on that.
Are you ducking that? You're getting approached in a very different manner by your MPs, man. Like, it's, come on, man. You got Matt Hancock, he's getting fucking harassed on the tubes. He's getting
Right.
chased around. You kill people, mate. You fucking, I mean, this is like, it's all out. This is like all over the place at the moment. You know, you locked us down, you fuck. I mean, bro. You know, and then the thing is, during the lockdowns, they used Boris, man. Can't forget about him, that bumbling fool.
He disappeared? Where's he?
In his hip, Boris. Yeah, the curry eating.
Right, where's he at? How come he's not? You don't see him sitting in any of the benches.
True.
Where's he at, man?
Where's he at?
These are puppets used for purposes. Puppets used for purposes. Uh-huh.
Second Ezra chapter 15 and verse 15. Sorry, 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for their sword and their destruction draweth nigh.
You got England and Russia that is a skirmish with them, Russia. All the UK keep talking about Putin. He's more, Liz Truss seems like on the news it just kept rolling about Putin and his war, Russia. So that's the thing now. They're saying that Russia was, spying on them and that in their UK seas and shit like that. So this war talk is going on. They're doing drafts in Germany. Shit, France has got something going on. So they're getting you ready. The war, that's what they're showing you. The war's coming. What happened in World War? Rations. They're saying rations. Have your rations and you chipped. You know what I'm saying? Then, no matter of fact, they'll keep you on them rations. You shall eat the bugs and be happy.
Yes, no bits.
Right. Yeah, these are the things they're saying. Gates, Bill. Swabs.
Yeah, cloned meat.
Right.
Now that's a new thing now. He's flooding the supply with cloned meat, apparently. This guy's, cloned meat's now flooding the supply over there in America, the US.
United States. What's your name, man? Joe, you're the president of the United States. Man, we just laughing about this, bro. What do you want us to do? What else do you want us to do?
Right.
Smash your head and get some more. Come on, man. It's all a fear. You know what I'm saying? America's a corporation. It's owned by the elites and it's all theatre. There's an end goal that they got. That's why they put it in the movies. That's what I was going to say about the people that are going for. A lot of these people coming against the UK. They made a video of Big Brother or the George Orwell, things that have come true. They came true because that's what they fucking planned. They didn't rig it. They told you they've done it. That's something that they do. The Illuminati. There's a term for it, but I can't remember what it is. They got to act like prophets.
Yeah.
They'll do it, but they'll say, well, we did tell you we couldn't do it, so at least we told you.
They say it's like part of their laws. As long as they tell you, it can be done, kind of thing.
Right.
They have the permission to do it. Those are the universe and all that kind of shit. But it's self-fulfilling left-hand prophecy, basically. Trying to mimic Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
Yeah.
says, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. It says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
So people are going to take, matters into their own hands. The MPs and that, whatever. This is what I'm saying. People are gonna start fucking taking, just like they show you in The Dark Knight. With the one with Bane. Court shall be convened and all of that. It was just complete anarchy, man. That's what's gonna be. That's what it's gonna be.
And you know what? It's real talk about what you're saying. Because when you was talking about that, the politics in the movies and just in the everyone, you won't be able to find the government. There's chaos in the street. You want help. You want answers. They're just gone.
Yep.
You don't know where they are.
Gone.
How? You're saying, and they go. That's what it's going to be like.
Yeah.
And there's going to be no answers,
Where
no
FEMA
government, there's no order.
Yeah.
Where FEMA at? Where they at?
Uh-huh.
So trusting in the system, each is going to be the man. Because you don't give a damn about your ass, man.
Exactly.
Depopulation agendas, did you know that? Georgia Guidestones that they blew up, they went in dead. So they don't give a damn, man. So there's chaos and you're gonna be trying to run to them buildings where you thought to live, they don't even live there. Some of them are gonna get caught up on trains. Oh shit! Caught up out there, nah. It's gonna be chaos, man. Walking Dead showed you that, man. The second season, the first one. We went to that, trying to find a government building. There was nothing in there. It was shut down. We travelled all there, and there was all the radio. There was somewhere else. We weren't at the government centres, man. How is cannibalism going to come? If they're functioning government, you're going to know where they're at. That's all you're going to be hearing, right? But then, you're going to have these martial law troops and shit, and if you ain't chipped, you're going to have to go after grit. Okay? Then you're going to have these people walking around in that grid city and shit. So it's not going to happen.
It says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
That's why they're pushing digital ID. That's they want to get people chipped, so they're starting with digital IDs. Okay? Why are they saying? Because you need to know who's who and be able to monitor this. We need digital ID. They're showing you. They're showing you that they need people completely monitored and controlled, which is that chip's going to be the ultimate form of that. Okay. But basically, you be walking in that chip city. They don't have to do a stop and check. The cops have to do a stop and check. You got the digital ID, they're still gonna have to do that. Come and show us that, mate. Who are ya? Right? And then the guy pulls out his digital. I'm seated, believe me. You better get it out quick, because you might, you know what I'm saying?
Over that song, brother. I'm immune. I'm immune.
Right.
He had to show his fucking wristband. Because the tool teams came out. Remember that delivery driver on that bike? And he had to show his wristband.
Yeah.
I'm immune. Shit. Then you had that was during the time what they did, and they said that the Crown Vicky 190, it mutated to like 23 in that movie, man. You know? It was like a 23rd variant or something.
They did it mutated.
Yeah, it mutated.
And then in real life, they mutated.
Right.
Apparently, it's still going
It's
around.
Still doing, still there.
man.
It's looming in the background.
Yeah.
They'll have you walking around these cities, yeah. If you chip, it's like they got facial recognition. Trying to work it out in the face, so they're gonna know straight away. Like it's a chip.
I was late about
your data.
Yeah.
Just if you walking in the street, all your history, medical records, everything. That's why they want that. So that's what's that, Joel 5? It talks about or even when it says that it's enterprise.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, because that's what we're talking about. The new world order
Right.
is Esau's enterprise. All the things that we've just talked about. By the way, like we said, in Revelation 13, because of war, it's going to happen before the new. So it's going to happen.
Go to Job 5. Job chapter 5 and verse 12. He disappointeth the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. He taketh the wise
So
in
basically, man, the Lord's throwing them off in the biggest way possible with the return in the ships, the chariots of the Most High, the so-called UFOs. Okay? So they're really going to get, when they think, yeah, we got this, and that's why space defense, they're going to get fucking stopped. Alright? Matter of fact, when you read that, you jump to even Amos, we start to read Amos 9.
verse 13. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the froward is carried headlong.
Amos 9, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, Amos chapter 9. Though they dig it to hell. Right, Amos 9, verse 2. It says, though they dig it to hell, then shall mine hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them
So
down.
they've got these stations, space station, underground bunkers that they know that the Lord's coming. Right? So they're going to be trying to hide him. The Lord says what?
Yeah. It says, though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down.
Right, so we can the Lord, the angels, should appear in the stations and teleport these motherfuckers back to Earth. You know what I'm saying? Right. Chain them up and teleport them back to Earth, and then destroy the space station with the ships. These are cool, man. These are the things that is going to be going down. Y'all keep talking about, like, okay, this is it's fiction. Yeah. And the average people are waking up to stuff, but they're saying this is the truth. This is the way events are going to play out. The main events.
That's right.
The UFOs, we've got angels in it. Angels are in the UFOs. Angels are in the UFOs, bro. Okay?
Yep, same way he went.
Right.
The same way he's coming.
Yeah. He's coming as a immortal being. He's immortal. You know what I'm saying?
He already conquered death.
Right.
So what you gonna do? He already conquered death. He already rose. You know what I'm saying? So that death, oh death, where is thy sting? You know what I'm saying? Yahweh Shai, you can't take him out, and he's gonna be souped the fuck up. So it ain't gonna be much of a fight. But the scripture says they were afraid, but yet they durst fight. So the Lord's gonna put the spirit on them to fight Yahweh Shai and the angels, but it ain't gonna be much of a fight. Why you gonna fight something that's immortal? You already lose by default. It says, though they hide themselves in the top of Carmel, I will search and take them out thence. And though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, thence will I command the serpent, and he shall bite
Lots going to go on out here, bro.
Oh man.
No.
Oh man. Air superiority. You know, in the sea beneath. You ain't gonna, there's nowhere to go, man. Where you gonna go? Oh, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or leaned his hand on a wall and a serpent bit him, there's gonna be no escape. And there's nothing you can do to stop it. Oh, shit, man. Oh, man. This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. But is it going to come as a thief in the night to the elect? No, because the hopeful elect are looking for and watching for the signs of Yahweh's return. Like, so when we see uproars of the people and pestilences, earthquakes and all these stuff, the Lord told us that these things, like basically we've been tipped off in righteousness, you know, for lack of better words, man. You know, we've been tipped off in righteousness to know, being given clues to know when Yahweh, you know, is about to make his return. And that's why you're seeing protests all over the place. That's why you're seeing division in this man's kingdom. That's why you're hearing about wars and rumors of wars, because Yahweh prophesied that. But then he said, see that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation. Are we not seeing that? You know? So it says, for when they shall... Yeah, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
They're going to say that in this law. Peace when they get, they're trying to get. It's going to be peace when they get order out of chaos. So now finally we can get order.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? They can have this equilibrium zen when they've got everybody like, right, chipped like maggots.
Right. Monitored.
Right. Eating maggots. And they get to eat like the all best foods and shit. While everyone else is eating maggots.
Yeah.
Yeah. That part is getting crashed. That plan's getting crashed. That plan's getting crashed.
Oh, quick preset for that.
Right.
That plan's getting crashed, right? This is Job chapter 20, verse 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, in the fullness of it, right? He shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked, which the Hebrew word for wicked there is aimal, which means the laborers. Which a precept for that is in James 5:4. Behold, the hire of the laborers, right, which is of you, kept back by fraud, crieth. You know? And we are the laborers. You know? It says, which shall come upon him, right? It says, when he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he's eating. You know? So when they get this off the ground and they got you all chipped up, when they go to make their final, like you read earlier in Job 5:12, you know,
Exploit the devices.
of the crafty, that their hands don't, you know,
Form the
form the
enterprise.
enterprise. On the back of the dollar, what did they have on the top of the pyramid? Annuit coeptus in Latin, right? Which means what? He favors our enterprise with success. So that word enterprise is scriptural, man. It's actually in the Bible.
Yep.
So, you know, they're basically condemned off that alone. All seeing eye at the top of the pyramid and that. And they fucking, that pyramid, that capstone, it was in full formation in The Handmaid's Tale. When they show you that they had shit on lock. And they had everyone locked down in slavery. They had the women, they were just popping the women, all of that. They were grabbing them up, putting them in trucks, and they were counting them like livestock. I remember that. So you women are gonna catch some serious hell. You know? But they had that NWO in full flow. But when they go to do that, what does the scripture say? The Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he's eating. So we say bring it on because we know that the sooner that he does that, that's when Yahweh Shai is going to come and crack that party. That's a party. Yeah. Yeah.
Chariot and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That they put in there, that's what they put in there. Them chariots gonna be zapping all Europe. All these idols built up around Europe and of the heathen.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Yeah. You know that movie when Mars attacks? They showed you that in that movie, man. Things were just getting zapped. And they showed you that the angels were on smoke, man. You know what I'm saying? They just weren't sparing evil. They were just zapping everything, everybody. I remember that. That's one of the films when I was growing up. I always remember when they depicted them, you know, with big heads, veins popping out, and that big, like, alien big heads and that. You know? But that's the angels are going to be coming out of them, man, zapping people. Well, Habakkuk saw that. You know? He described it as what? Horns coming out of his hand.
Yeah.
Which when you go into the NLT, when it says horns, it speaks about rays of light. Shit. You know? And I was at work this week, and I was with a colleague of mine, and he saw a poster on the wall. He goes, oh, that poster. And it was a War of the Worlds poster, the old one. And all I saw was laser beams. And I was like, It makes you think. Because in War of the Worlds, man, when them chariots started zapping, people started running, man. But the thing is, why are they putting that laser beam technology in these movies? Because it's in the scriptures. Again, it's in the scriptures, man. Come on, man. Man.
Revelation 19.
Yeah.
Revelation chapter 19 and verse 1. And after these things,
Scripture says, don't be dismayed at the signs of heaven. You got that movie, the fourth, fifth kind of people forget the fifth kind. And the basically, man, you got that chariot man at the end over the town.
Oh, shit.
Right? And what was there was a voice coming. You know, they heard a voice, I can't remember, but it was in Hebrew. Heard this in Samaria. These ancient Hebrews, you know what I'm saying? What if old languages look like Hebrew anyway?
Yeah.
They come from Hebrew.
different variants.
Right. Because we're all sons of Noah. Okay?
Yeah,
Everybody on the earth is sons of Noah.
Straight up.
So all them ancient kingdoms, the dialects, that's why even the Arabs, they got Hebrew
Right.
words.
Right.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? To this day. A lot of those languages, even Russian, they got Shah, straight Shah, that's in the Hebrew. And they say it like that, they go Shah. That's it right now. That's still being said like that in Russia. Okay?
Yep. Well, Hebrew,
Fucking stupid motherfuckers.
Khan. Hebrew goes back what to Ibar, which means what from the past.
Mm.
You know, so that come on, man, like that's the with a pure tongue, the Lashon Kodash. You know, and even the Hebrew alphabet, you got Ba, Ga. Fast forward to today, you got this fucking English ABC. You know, they used to go through the alphabet with you. Apple. You know, Abba, Ga, Da.
Greek.
Come on, man.
Mixed A, B, C, D. And they took certain
Yeah.
characters and mixed them.
Yeah. Turn it upside down, sideways.
And
it still don't negate the fact that the Most High, He's in control of all of that.
Yeah.
Now, when you go to the Greek, you got what? Alpha, you got Omega. Didn't the Omega show up in the River Euphrates, man?
Yeah, yeah.
So
Lord, utilize
you might
it.
try. So you might think you got away, man. And Omega means what? The end,
Yeah.
right? And the scriptures speak about it in Revelations about drying up the River Euphrates to prepare the way for the kings, to prepare the war. So when when you saw that Omega sign fall in the River Euphrates, that's a sign of the times, man. But we can't forget about, we've seen these things, man. And we take note of these things.
Yeah.
While you guys are, you guys are partying. You guys don't know what's going on, man. You ain't watching like we're the watchmen. You gotta have your head, but the Apostle Paul said it, see that be circumspect as wise and not as fools, redeeming the time because the days are evil.
Right.
Wherefore be you not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. So that's all the will of the Lord, man. Scripture says the deceived and the deceiver is his. Whether you change an alphabet or not. Whether you do this, you introduce this, or a 13-week, a 13-day week, or whatever you do, you change times. You want to push your own laws. You want to get draconian with it. Do what you got to do, but you doing that in the bounds of the Lord. The Lord's making you do all of these things. And guess what? He's got his watchmen on the scene too, reporting what you're doing. And feeding that decoding it through the scriptures, feeding it to the elect, so that the elect know. That's why you can't listen to guys like Hassan and Kari and these sellouts, man. Because they ain't warning you about the right things. Prophecy is the main thing. We're telling you about Yahweh Shai's return. We're telling you about the mark of the beast. These are major prophecies, man. We ain't talking about, we ain't trying to build in Babylon, bro. We ain't trying to build in hell. They ain't gonna stop the chip from being pushed. So you might build, we got our own community, bro, like, he ain't gonna stop anarchy. Yahweh Shai is still coming. And guess what? He's beaming up his elect, those that sincerely believed in him and his return and repent. Not those that were compromised. You guys are compromised.
Revelation 19:1. And after these things, I heard a great voice of much people in heaven saying, Hallelujah, salvation and glory and honor and power unto the Lord our power. For the true and righteous are his judgments. Let me read that again. For true and righteous are his judgments. For he hath judged the great whore.
Well, what does the scripture say? Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble thee. So hold on a minute. A recompense means payback, man. So what the fuck are you talking about the heathens can be saved? There are people troubling us to this day. Every time you take a bite. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, bro, we need help. You might go to form your own community, but you're still breathing in chemtrails. You still got to deal with forever chemicals. There's no escape. The earth has been given to the hand of the wicked, bro.
There's a scripture that talks about us going from being a Bible. There's one that says, though you live in amongst pups.
Yeah.
There's another one. But basically, man, you tribes, you guys are looked on as niggas to the world.
Right.
So, what have y'all got to be saved from? We're the ones who got to be saved.
Yeah.
We look at dogs, niggas, and all these low, whatever people want to call them. But when the Lord saves us, we're going to go from that low state to being the sons of God. That's what he's talking about. He ain't talking about that. It's not for everyone. Everybody's not in that. And how does that doesn't fit everybody?
It doesn't fit. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't fit. And like if I can say this, Elder, it doesn't fit. And that's why Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter, says it's going to be so far beyond all that they look for. Because the scriptures speak about the strangeness of our salvation. So they're going to be whole. Let me get it. A opprobrious reproach. Them? That nigga? That black?
You can just imagine it.
Yo, this is, come on, man. You can't have it both
You're
ways.
black. They always do that. They go, like they say, but you, how can you, you're black.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, you're black.
They always do that.
It's true, isn't it? But,
First of all, we ain't black. We're black,
Right.
man. Keep saying this. But that's the Bible. Anything you say, you want to be, you can't be a son of God. Really, Israel. But how? You're black. And that's it. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah. Oh man, this is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him.
That's what we're doing right now. We're standing. But that's going to even happen when that comes. But we're standing right now. Wave the hand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know? And then it says to go into the gates of the noble.
Yeah.
Yeah. It says, and made no account of his labors.
Made no account, man. And they're trying to do away with slavery. Oh, that wasn't also that didn't really happen. If you niggas or we really would be going slave ships. We were the Native Americans. Come on, man. That's not true. Even you niggas are falling into that trap. Everyone's trying to rewrite history now. It's crazy. This new age stuff.
Yeah, the ships didn't exist.
Right.
All that kind of madness, man. Demonic.
Madness.
Damn. Ships didn't exist. That's crazy.
Documents and
Crazy.
That's
Right.
crazy.
Trying to bring some documents and shit, things of that nature. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
What were those things that turned up at the end of that movie Apocalypto, man? What were those things in the distance? Oh, you went through all that. The Jaguar poor geezer.
Them conquistadors, man. Satan was shipping you Latin niggas to Spain.
Come on, man.
They was shipping to work. Come on, man.
Shipping you all over the shop.
All over the place, man.
And who's gonna pay for that one? None of us. You're crazy, man. You're living off it. You're oppressing people today, to this day, but no one's gonna get payback for that. There's no retribution. No, you bugged out, man. Look how satanic and evil this world is. People have to pay. There has to be penalties
That's right.
from the divine justice of the Most High Power, Yahweh Shem Shai, man. That's what y'all don't need to understand. Because y'all are demons. That's what you're saying, man. That's why. If you don't want righteous retribution from the Most High, all this injustice that's taking place in Satan, the bottom line is demonic kingdom. Like Satan will just have people in jail cells forever,
Yeah.
eating maggots. That's what if we stay here, that's what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? What are these people talking about, man? Are you crazy?
What's going on, man?
No one gets paid back. Fuck you, man.
No. It has to be.
Fuck mother effers.
That's not even
Crazy.
balance. Scripture says a false balance is an abomination to the Lord.
Right, so they can just be
Right, they
whipping
can just,
people
yeah,
for eternity.
perpetually.
Right, it's not gonna stop.
Perpetual
Yeah,
whipping.
not one hand, two hands.
Telling you your name's Toby. For eternity.
And they're still doing that in the spirit, telling you your name's Toby. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we can't claim we can't be the sons of God.
Right.
You black.
But that's beautiful though.
Right.
Because the scriptures, it's
Yeah,
a
you
lot.
reading it right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but what I was gonna say is that lines up with Hosea 1.
Yeah.
Because the scripture says, in the land where it was said unto them, ye are not my people.
That's the one I was thinking of.
It's the spirit. It's the spirit.
That was it.
I'm gonna get it. That's the spirit. I'm gonna get it.
And that book of Hosea,
It says you'll be called the sons of
Yeah.
yeah. That's very important to understanding the mystery of the Gentiles, man.
That's
How
right.
it connects with the Hellenism, the Greek Empire, you know, the Assyrians, going back to all of these. You know, you have to know the history
Right.
to understand the mystery, as the apostles say, man.
Yeah, so if they're the real people, then how does those scriptures get fulfilled?
Right.
Exactly. Exactly.
There can't be the people, because the real people would be getting oppressed right now,
Mm-hmm.
in slavery. Everybody, all the nations mocking them.
And told that they're not the people.
Right.
That's the point of Hosea, right?
Yeah.
In the land, you know, but they've just always been the people. Like, you know what I'm saying? So they already cut off that alone. Like, you done, man. You finished. So the Lord got them on that.
Yeah.
The Lord cut off the ring on that.
Yeah.
Shit. Oh man. Hosea 1 and 10.
Because we just caught the whole doctrine.
Straight.
Just like that.
Yeah.
And then basically, the people that watch agree with him. Because you guys you don't really believe in the scriptures. You haven't got the vision. When you read it, you can't see it. You don't want to see it. All you want to hear is everyone saying, yeah, sure. Like them wicked lusts, prophesy smooth things and all them things.
Yeah.
That's straight away. As soon as they hear, they don't. As soon as you hear someone say, they don't even have to prove it. Everyone can make it. Yeah.
That's mad.
And they start jumping on it like leeches. Yeah. That's what they do.
Oh man.
So when the truth comes out, y'all get caught.
Yeah.
Then you start gritting your teeth. You start getting angry. Okay. That's what happens, man. We know it. You get scorned. You know what I'm saying?
Preaching hate, mate.
Yeah, but what the Puritans did was
Hate,
love.
mate.
Yeah, hate. But transatlantic slave ship. Hate, mate. Man. Yeah, but that perpetual whip was love, right?
Right.
Your name is Tory. But that's love, right? Come on, man. Nah, payback's a bitch, bro. Hey, the scripture says that heart shall meditate terror. What's up with you guys, man? So what are you doing then? You know? Shit. It says Hosea chapter 1, verse 10. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, there shall it be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living power.
Right. So, in these kingdoms, in Babylon the Great, America, and the beast systems and all that, you tribes, you got all bywords, you can't believe the people of God. And we're coming out saying that, these so-called Negroes and Latinos and Indiosos, they're the sons of God. And we're proving it that we're Israelites and we kept the high holy days, spoke Hebrew, wrote French, fringes. There's carvings and writings all in the Americas. The last one called that ancient Hebrew. That's what this was doing. That's what it was speaking. They brought Hebrew interpreters there. You know this, and the scholars know this. That's why even in the Book of Mormon they say that the Native Americans, Israelites, archaeology and stuff, they only go after twist. They had to do it twist them. Jacob and Esau, Cain and Abel, because either that curse and then flipped it upside down. Okay? That's all that happened. The truth is out that we're the sons of God. Okay? And that's us. We're the ones getting called niggas, spicks, wetbacks, and all that. You know what I'm saying? So, there you go. They're going to be born and they're going to be delivered from all these nations. Scripture talks in Psalms about all what's that? There's a couple of them, but there's the one that the nations have made a confess.
Oh, Psalms 8:3.
Yeah, Psalms 83. Let's read that right quick.
Psalm chapter 83, verse 2.
All you nations, you black, you Arabs are doing it, you Persians, Elam, you were doing it in Britain. Okay? You were all doing it. Black people. Black. So, you know, you all doing it, man. So you all gonna pay. Talk about. Go ahead.
Psalms 83, verse 2. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation.
And they all look in the history. That's why brothers are going into history, that they actually don't want you to know history. Okay? They don't want you to know history because you're going to know what happened, what's been happening to the Israelites throughout all the captivities. Okay? And Daniel's break the end of the and deliver the children. It says no other people. There's a scripture that says that no other people shall be in there. So no other people going to be getting delivered. That's in it's talking about the Lord mashing up that stuff. Matter of fact, let's check it out.
I got this is Daniel chapter 2. Right on the money. Verse 44, the divine kingdom is the subheading. And in the days of these kings shall the power of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed.
Oh. So they talk about, like they made that song, do you really want to live forever? Forever young. You know that song, man?
Yeah.
Forever. And then Jay-Z.
Yeah. He made a slow down demonic version.
Right.
With that British dude from the UK.
Yeah.
I forgot his name.
I can't even remember.
Yeah.
Man. Because I'll know if I get his name.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they were going for it. It was all emotional.
Yeah.
So, but y'all ain't gonna get that. That's what he saw once. That's why they made that song, man. They didn't all call themselves the Rockefeller family. That's why he's so big.
Yep.
Man, why he's so big? Come on, man. Black mafias, like making crushed, black sellouts. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know it's the end. Before that deal was forever. You know what I'm saying?
It says, which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people.
Oh shit.
That's a cut. Who these other people?
What?
Damn, man. I wonder who these other people are. But all nations can be saved. Come on, man. And what's going to be happening to these other people? They're going to get that rod of iron raining down on them. That's in Revelation 2. Yeah, I was thinking about it. It says,
Basically saying that he said it was in one episode where Homer Simpson went back to his slave. and then there was one episode where Lisa Simpson, the same thing. She found out she was in jail. She
remember that. Yeah. Can't.
And then the
Yeah.
video on that. I think that was the same one.
Can't.
Was it showing you?
Yeah. Jacob the Soul.
Right, we get Miles Davis. Gary. Saying certain things about what Jake, basically Jake plays the innovator.
Well, the smoothness don't come from them.
Right. Because basically, man, you can give, because you got music theory and stuff like that. Yeah, Jake's learned that. Actually, Jake's new music theory and shit, but back then, but the music was better. But at the same time, Jake's weren't really stuck by that. There's a lot of music theory is really studying how Jake really does stuff.
Right.
That's what happens. Because okay, you got music theory, you got notes, cool. But how do you play them notes?
Right.
You can give Jake's the same. You can give E notes and Jake's the same notes. Play the exact same thing, but then it's how you play it.
Yeah.
You give him 4 notes, but Jake's will get them 4 notes, jazz them up.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hyper quantize. So
Right.
it's right on the beat. Doesn't miss.
Yeah.
So it just sounds like AI.
Is that what you call that shit?
Yeah, quantizing it. Like, you know, logic, you quantize something, puts everything in place perfectly. But then what about the swing? What about leaving it out just a little bit so it has a swing to it? You know?
Yeah, just after it.
That's exactly what it's hyper quantize. Yeah, with Jake ain't
Yeah.
hyper con. You know, they'll hold the note for a couple more seconds. You
Right.
feel that note.
Yeah.
That's how you release it. There's actually terms for all of that. How you release after. So there's, I can't remember the word for that.
Quantize. Super quantizing. Where the feelings go. Like, you know, when you play something, logic, bass, whatever. But if you quantize it, you can put everything in order, but then you lose the feeling. They don't sound the same, so then you might unquantize it to put it back to how you originally played it in there. Because it's got the feeling, it's got the spirit in it, you know?
That's heavy. Wait, what's it, Jake? He's peculiar. So you got all the tools of mankind, right? And all the everything, but then you can get Jake and little spice down. That's the point. Jake of the soul, everything that's spice to life. He's not like that, so he hates on that. He's hating that we got cheat codes naturally. And he's just watching us. Oh the fuck!
Oh, Get Out shows you that.
Get out. The
yeah.
perfect
Get
example of
Out.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and guess what? In Get Out, I
This-
forgot
yeah, this-
you even had a Moabite in there that was involved in the bidding process for Jake body parts. Remember, he asked the Jake, he was like, do you find being African American an advantage or disadvantage?
Right, the others, you know.
Yeah,
And y'all go.
the
oh.
other people, man.
And then you'll go, because remember it was called the slave trade. What was it called? The slave trade. They were trading. They were trading. Take, Hamites were involved in that. Y'all go, yeah, but that's got nothing to do with human demon. Okay, so you had sellouts that were involved in the process. Just like even when in America, you had sellouts in America
Right.
that were getting, they would get extra meals from master because they would sell out. Oh, there's a rebellion. They're gonna at 9 o'clock. They're gonna 4 or 5 of them are gonna run through the back door through that hole and gather with. So the master will foil that. So that's a house Negro now. He gets extra meals.
Yeah, that's just an informant.
Right.
You know, what I mean? That's all that is. That's someone that's, you know what I'm saying?
But so just because of that.
Right.
Or he ain't hanging Jakes, he's not whipping them and burning them.
That justifies everything.
That justifies everything. And y'all lost the fucking plot.
You had no God.
Yeah. So what can't we do on a larger scale, basically?
Y'all lost the head of the plot. That's wicked. Y'all crazy.
That's mad.
Right, just that, all that's just
cutting bait.
You know what I'm saying? His glasses is all over, man. You crazy, man?
Man,
Y'all say these crazy ass things and y'all think it's gonna stick. You can't get over what the Lord said in these prophecies, bro.
Right.
It ain't what you're coming up with your own shit, man. That ain't gonna stick. Or that glass, man.
Yeah, but the thing
Come
is,
on, bro.
the thing is, even Jake turning on Jake, didn't the scripture say that that eye shall be evil towards thy brother?
right.
That's
Prophecy.
actually one of the prophetic curses.
Yeah.
Right.
That's Jake against Jake, bro. Like, so that fits us too.
Right.
And guess what? That's on us for a sign.
Right.
That's what the scriptures say.
Yeah. Now the black women, they're getting oppressed now, so they're trying to stand up for roots. But for the whole time, they were doing that whole thing. They showed you that in I think one of them movies too, where the Eve was there with Massa. I think it was Django, targeted the slave. I think Django and Chain. One of them. And they had these black woman was there with Eve. You know what I'm saying? But that's how they've been going on. They've been going on like they, oh, you black man, you need to get your shit together. Well, they were sitting there getting with boyfriends. They've been doing that for years.
Yeah.
They've been on that time, you know what I'm saying? They've been on that time, sell out coons.
Yeah.
Say sell out coons to show you that roots and shit.
Right.
As soon as I went over to America, it was that dude who was speaking perfect. Right, he said, you know what I'm saying? With myself. That's the prophecy.
Just forget all of that.
Y'all are crazy. Shoot the laws and give us the powers. Yeah?
Right.
We go, Jesus. What did it say, man? It says in the Psalms. It actually says what it says. There's a psalm that it says, yeah. So we do the brother Ryan. That's I don't even, is that Psalm?
Psalm 2.
Psalms 2, yeah. There's Psalms 2 where it says that there's another one later on where it says
149.
that we go,
Two-edged sword.
yeah, that one's crazy.
Shit.
That's what but we're spiritual, but what does the scripture say gonna
Right.
happen?
Right.
Yeah.
The Lord's gonna raise us up. What about, it says a sharp, threshing instrument, man. How's that gonna go down? Fucking idiots, man.
Right.
We're gonna be like the X-Men. Y'all, that's the truth.
Yeah, Ezekiel, by my people Israel.
Right.
The Lord's going to utilize us, going to put us on a level in that day.
Right.
When he comes back, we're going to do some damage, man.
Yeah,
You know?
fucking people. Their attack is at Christmas. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
Who we gonna get? We gonna get y'all, okay? Y'all that are going fuck you, fuck you too then.
Right.
While you eating them hot mugs, okay? The Lord ain't with all that. So what, you know what I'm saying? This ain't the kingdom of the Most High. This is the kingdom of blasphemy. So what the fuck you people think we're gonna do, man? Okay? We just be spooked right now, okay? But when that time comes, bro, alright? All of you bitch motherfuckers, man, that have been talking shit, alright? When you had the fucking niggas in South London screaming on camera, you maggots, okay? Chill, man. Every week the dude was emotional. Okay? Stupid fucking piece of shit. Get spiritual, man. Step your game up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Step your fucking game up, man. That's why your game ain't up. Because you ain't spiritual. Everybody's talking nowadays. Everywhere you go, there's a trend. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere you go, there's little maggots. Niggas in tracksuits. You know what I'm saying?
Tight.
Niggas in long Rambo on it. Okay? Rigid with the edges serrated. You know what I'm saying? That's the truth. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. You say? You say it's work. You know what I'm saying? What we got?
Psalms 149 verse 6. Let the high praises of
And we need to be saved, bro. Trust me, man. I'm
from them.
just going on. What was that?
We need to be saved from them heathens.
Yeah. That whipping.
Yeah, that perpetual
Right.
whip. Oh, man.
And they control, like, you like, y'all talking shit. Jake's come up with companies and ideas, but they don't get the funding. They
Yeah.
don't get pushed. They'll block you from certain positions. Now, Jake's have been complaining about that. That's why they have to have the racial companies, the racial, there's like a racial equality thing.
Yeah.
So they employ 1 or 2 black monkeys.
Diverse.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So they can say, okay, yeah, but we got blacks in the company.
I've seen that so many times.
Right.
When it will go off balance, then you go quickly hire Jake.
Right.
Quickly do it, and then it's balanced out again. Then for the next 5 years, they won't do it.
Right.
Then it goes beyond the person quits. They go get another one in. It's bad times.
So y'all think, listen, bro, we got brothers in companies, in position. We know what's going on. Y'all can't lie to us, man. You got brothers, Jacob, all of Jacob's government. So we know what's going on. And they're complaining. She got Diane Abbott up there. She's sold out. But she's complaining. You know what I'm saying? And she's sold out. We ain't sold out, man. That's why y'all hate us, bro. What we got, man?
Psalms 149 verse 6. Let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand.
And listen, bro. First of all, the Lord's gonna nuclear destroy these kingdoms. There's everything we're saying happens. We ain't gotta do anything. We ain't gotta get carnal. Like y'all watching this, y'all gonna meet fates, multiple amounts of fates that we've been prophesying of every week.
Yep.
Okay, we ain't gotta do shit. Things happen to you. Oh shit, lockdown, shit. Then your family, your nan, and your gran, and your granddad die in lockdown. We told you they're gonna lock shit down, and then oh shit, and then that's what we ain't gotta do stuff. The Lord's a mouthpiece, so when it happens, the scriptures say that, then you can go, oh, that's what them Israelites were saying. They said this was in the name of Yahweh, Shem Yahweh Shah. Fucking maggots, man. So it's gonna happen.
Yep.
Okay? That's what we're telling y'all. Go ahead.
To execute vengeance upon the heathen.
Upon who?
Upon the heathen. The heathen.
Right. Man, the scripture starts to lift up the voice, man. We're gonna tell you what's gonna go down.
That's it, man.
That's who you can hate us, you can try to kill us. We don't give a fuck, nigga. How about that? I'm fucking tired of this anyway. Okay, brothers is dying. Okay, brothers is demons messing with brothers, health issues, all sorts of shit. That's the part of the fight. Brothers is fasting, brothers is taking herbs. Okay? Because, you know, now you mentioned the food. What? I seen that. Like in America, they would have to check because it was all GMO and shit, flooded out the market and shit.
Yeah, that soup. You know, you got that famous soup brand over there in Babylon, and they found out that the meat that's in there, I think, is 3D printed meat. You know, so there's an uproar about that as well, and that's mostly fed to poor Jake. That's what they be living on. You know, 3D printed meat in a soup. Crazy. Bread defiled.
Man, come on, man. That shit, really, man, brothers, extorting fucking companies. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, what's up? That's what he has to get.
Yeah.
It's just the man that, you know, he has to get it.
Yeah.
What are
yeah.
you doing, man? What the fuck are you? What are you doing?
How much more are you gonna take?
Right. What are you doing to the earth? What are you doing to the food? What the fuck are you doing, man? You gotta be put to stop to because you destroyed everything, and then we can't say nothing. Like, hey, F you, man.
You just get whipped. And don't say nothing.
Right. Hey,
Yeah.
though. Just, hey.
Yeah, you just love the whip.
Yeah, speech.
Right.
yeah.
Right. Yeah. Love the whip.
Yes.
Speech.
yes. That's mad, eh?
Come on, man. Anything you say, and then it's like, and then as soon as you say buzzwords, hey, that's how they got it. He's got these false flags. You know what I'm saying? People on trains are on edge because there's stuff going on.
Yeah.
Trap, you know what I'm saying?
But you got slogans like see it, say it, so it. You know what I'm saying? Then you get snitched on, you get, you know what I mean? You say, what did you say? Yeah, what did you say?
Yeah, it's rough.
They don't know what to do. They're trying to set up so you set Jacob. Because they know what's coming, man.
We're gonna fuck it.
Captivity, fetters, they know all that.
Hey, we're gonna get you, man. We're gonna get you. Hey, 12 years of stay. That's the nigga got away. We're gonna get you, nigga. Go get you, nigga. That's what he said. Hey, Esau was tormenting Jake. Run, little nigga, go, get you. We
That's
gonna.
why y'all couldn't watch that Good Brown Qatar. That's why they banned it. And
Oh, yeah,
released
banned
it
it,
and
yeah.
banned it again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People in the cinemas walking out, they couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
I'm not watching it. Couldn't handle it, man. They were caught by the truth. That's reality. That's the truth, man. Y'all want the truth is harsh.
It's a badass film, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that film.
Raw, graphic.
I remember, man, when I was about 16, that's when I was 17, some Benjamin give me that movie, man. You know? Because, you know, showing him certain things.
Yeah.
He was, watch this film, man. I mean, you know what, I said that when the way I said that sounds like how he would like portray Benjamin talking in a movie.
It says, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor.
The judgment that was written down. What do you want it to be written? What do you want it to come from? That's why a lot of these demons can mess your heads up and go, yeah, because the FAF tablets, you know, and all this, come out with all this junk. And a lot of y'all getting taught that similar Babylonianism from a lot of these dudes on the internet, man. With the FAF tablets and all that. Come on, man. The oldest tablets. Bro, you guys are reading ancient Babylonian texts on walls and saying, well, that's the truth. Because it's old.
Right.
You know?
It says, this honor have all his saints.
Yeah, them things ain't got no. Fuck them other things, man. The Bible's a living book. It's got prophecies and it's from the Hebrew language. It's the ancient text, which is written, translated in English, so we can read it and understand. That's why it says it was written. The judgment's written. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it says what? And it says this honor, man.
Right.
This honor have all his saints. And who are the saints? The saints are the Israelites. All of them. That's an honor. But you guys are going on like it ain't. That's why you're trying to go to bat for the heathen. But that's an actual honor to execute upon them the judgment written. That's an honor for the saints to be able to do that. It's called payback, man. But you niggas smiling through the whips.
Our blessing was that nations bow down to you and people serve you.
Right.
You know, that's part of our blessing, man. And people want to throw that away.
You guys gotta read Esdras, man. You know what I'm saying? How long shall this endure? Like, if this world be made for our sake, you gotta get into that spirit of like ruling class mentality, man. You know? Like, you have to just understand like who you are. Like, and that's an honor. What, you wanna be a Moabite, man? Like, what's up with you, man?
Well, a lot of people do. It's crazy.
Oh, damn, that's
there,
right.
there was an era when everyone, a lot of you niggas have gone all to China, Japan, Korea. They treat Korea. They get treated like fucking niggas. You know what I'm saying? Not, you know what I mean? Not getting treated like one of them.
Yeah, but then the nigga he might know how to speak that language. And they might racially slur him behind his back and think he don't hear it. Then he has to confront him. What did you say? In you know, he speak Mandarin to them or whatever the fuck they speak, man. You know what I mean?
Some Jakes actually do that every day.
And if you hear how they talk about you behind your back when they think you don't understand. You know?
And even the videos where people interview housing, like the fact that you even have to do that shows already what time it is.
Yeah, you just
It tells you a lot, man.
by default, you just
Seeking love from the other nations. They, like we said, they don't care about your aspect. They don't care about your aspect.
wait, who shall pity thee?
But
O Jerusalem, or who shall be
all this
known?
time
Lonely,
you get
yeah.
whipped and murdered, whatever the other nations are, they ain't skeptic.
Right.
Oh, let's pity, let's help these guys.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, they've been, when they come to these countries, they join in.
Yeah.
They get top businesses and shit, and then they might really it's like blacks in the store. The store is getting watched.
Yeah.
Followed around the store. You go to the restaurant and the service is very poorly.
Other nations, they get deals to help keep you at the bottom. You know, they get more hair business, you know. They give them the ability to sell your own products to you, food, your hair products and shit. Everything. They get the deals. The same over here in the UK, same in Babylon, man. They had a documentary years ago on Jake. He was trying to set up a business. And he was contacting all the factories in Korea and China trying to get hair products. And asking what's your nationality? I'm black. They go down the phone. So that's a controlled enterprise that they have against Jake. Going back to Psalms, the 83rd chapter, man. You know? He kept phoning up and they kept hanging up the phone. Where are you from? Where are you from? Who do you know? If you weren't in that network, as soon as he said black, they just hang up the phone. You couldn't get in that business, man.
Wow, that's crazy. You know, with that, we closing out.
Shalom.
Shalom.